is the morning of October the 28th, and I had to delay this a little bit. It's about 8:05 because it's been raining a little bit, just some light rain. But I don't really mind light rain, but when my equipment's out here, it's tough on it, so I don't necessarily love that, but I get creative. I actually have some covers for my cameras, but they're kind of a pain to put on. So sometimes I just use my ball cap. That works too for a little bit, as long as it's not too heavy. But yeah, I don't actually mind some of this lighter rain. It really wasn't supposed to rain this morning, but it's not a real big deal. I'm out today because later today, more consistent rain is supposed to be hitting us, maybe up to a half an inch. So we haven't had rain here in about 10 days. So we still have this southeast wind, probably more easterly now. So I'm back up in the stand I was in last night. And boy, was that a fun sit. I got to see my number one target buck so far, which was that Sim 10. And he just popped out in this food plot right next to me, my main food plot. And unfortunately, he didn't get closer than 50 yards. So that was kind of a bummer, but really cool to see him. And had enough time to get some pretty cool footage. What I didn't see, even though I could pretty much tell, was that there were at least one doe, maybe another one, on the other side of this little wood line that's right around the corner from me that kind of obstructs my view. And so I didn't have any favors there with the deer, but it was cool. We got some trail camera pictures of him, as I showed you yesterday, with him out of my view, but he was hitting my other vine scrape just 18 yards away from one of my other favorite stands, and couldn't sit that one because of the wind. But yeah, so we're going to sit here for a couple hours here. I usually see some movement after rain, so I don't want to take too long here, but yeah, so we're back hoping to connect maybe on that Sim 10 or another buck cruising today, but no deer that I've seen so far. But it's just really cool to be out here, so hopefully we can maybe see something, or better yet, connect. So let's wait and see. Well, that was crazy. This is almost like summon a buck on demand if I'm going to do an interview. No sooner had I finished my opening interview than I looked out, and there's this other buck coming in. He came out almost exactly where that Sim 10 did last night. I know this buck. He's a younger up-and-comer. Nice wide rack on him, but looks like he has some busted up tines, including one of his brow tines. He's a younger deer. He could be a real contender in a year or two. So anyway, kind of cool to see him. I wouldn't have tried a shot on him anyway if he came close. So once again, he got out of camera range, but I watched him walk right by my other stand. That if I would have been in last night, I would have had an 18-yard shot at the Sim 10. But again, because of the wind direction, Not a good choice. It would have been blowing right into where the area where I expect some does to be bedding, so I don't want to disturb that, but it would have been a bad idea last night because the wind direction wouldn't have hit that Sim 10, but it is what it is. That's why they call it hunting and not shooting, but pretty cool to see that other buck. We're going to stick around for a couple more hours, but yeah, I guess if I do interviews, they just show up. It's not that easy, but let's get back to it. Well, it's been quiet ever since I saw that buck earlier this morning, and the rain stopped, and I was about ready to start packing up. I had my back turned because I was starting to pack up some of my gear. And when I turned around, within shooting distance, probably 25 yards, was the broken beam buck. My camera was off. I picked up my bow to try to get the camera going on that. I couldn't. And honestly, I'm kind of glad because I might have actually tried to shoot him. He's a cool looking buck, but I wish I would have gotten footage of him. He was just kind of moseying through the food plot and nose to the ground a little bit, so it makes me want to stay up a little bit longer. I might stay up till 10 o'clock, I don't know. It is about 9:40 right now. Some rain's coming, more steady rain's coming at 1 p.m., so I have a couple things I need to get done outside if I possibly can. But shoot, that was a bummer. I wish I could have gotten him on film. It was cool to see him, but it would have been great to get him on film. You just never know. They keep coming the same direction. They're coming from the north part of the food plot and working their way south. Pretty cool to kind of get that pattern. All three bucks that I've seen have done the same exact thing, but the broken beam buck actually went on the western or the lower side of the food plot, which is what I need. Oh well. It's cool to see him, though. All right, we'll wait 20 more minutes. Well, apparently all I need to do is do an interview and things show up, so I better keep my head on a swivel here. That was really cool. I've been seeing that Bobcat on my cameras for years now. Maybe it's not the same one, but it's pretty cool to actually see him coming up the lane. He ducked into the woods right below me. I was hoping he'd walk right in front of me, but I got a little bit of footage, so I don't know. Golly, I guess this is the way it goes, but all right, well, I got 15 more minutes no matter what. I need to get out of here, but hey, fourth time's a charm maybe, huh? $2 and a Bobcat. This is fun. Anyway, it's been a good sit so far.